Cloud, almost like a firework explosion of cloud. No noise with it.
No sound. It was an explosion. It had no sound. Telephone lines with cell phones all working.
Come to my house, my home is your home, my dear friend. گل لیلا اومد و گل من نیومد یار گلم. گل لیلا اومد و گل من نیومد یار گلم. خدای من امید من چر نیامده یار گلم. Oh dear God, oh dear hope, why haven't you come, my dear friend? گلم ای یار گلم، گل عزیز دلم ای یار گلم، my dear friend. یار گلم، یار گلم.
For freedom, Studio 189. Just as freedom travels through our drums divine, our bodies move as we dance across nations. Our flow is smooth even through the roughest migrations. We carry our legacies, suitcase holding generations. Neither borrowers nor beggars, we find freedom even in tribulations. In America, the dutiful, we, descendants down the line, we inherit through our merit, self-determined and sublime. Just ask Agnes how it's made, haute couture for the future, from Accra to world trade. Just as freedom towers, we transcend time. What once was woven, left behind, now 20 years gone, still we pluribus unum, out of many we are one. We fashion what's next even as we face the past, physically, whether we will or will not mask, even as we gasp on the fallen knees. We never forget the native lines, the colonies, what was stolen then still echoes in our now. We still reap as we sow, resistance even in a deep bow. That our collection is both timeless beauty and resurrection. That what we wear automatically declares that Black lives matter. From Ghana to Haiti, from the former to the latter. And can you see the pattern? This is our material, even when democracy itself is so ethereal. We, the people, creative, equal, we forecast these trends. That's how we thread the needle to move it. We no longer look away or need to prove it. And where are we today? Now 20 years beyond, how are we leveling with each other in hopes we might truly bond, even as we're reveling? No longer cut along the bias, the most lit, or as we used to say back then, the flyest. We wear these truths to be self-evident, in denim, in silk, in cotton intertwined, in the weaving of our history, visionary looks for all time, ready to wear. We don't just model clothes, we be model citizens. From the runway to the rally, from the towers to the tenements, we the denizens, equal always to our sistren and our brethren. This is our forever mood, yo, transcend time for freedom, Studio 189.
de chacales y pan de dama. Yo no te conozco, no me hables de pana. Yeah. Dice que después del show ella se quiere ir pa' mi cama. Porque estoy hot, hecho llama y donde quiera la montamos. Nosotros prendemos y montamos. Donde quiera la prendemos y montamos. Nosotros prendemos y montamos. Donde quiera que vamos montamos. Nosotros prendemos y montamos. Donde quiera la prendemos y montamos. Nosotros prendemos y montamos. Donde quiera que vamos montamos.
I don't walk around in the Philippines with the Philistines. I'm Dutch in any vicinity, I fulfill a dream. No, I'm not a rapper. I'm an ideas company. If you come for me, ready for the guillotine, I'm making headway. Hot race, I'm in a far place. Absolutely. Switch up like I was Barclays. 38 special flow, no they talk our age. Godfather ting, kiss the ring before we parley. Of course, I've been intrigued by the scene. I stitch and seam from the same region as Celestine. You see the lean on me? Bill Withers with a scene, style of my own. I don't follow fashion, I'm supreme. Custom made, STUDIO189. Art comes first, that's the weighty line. Test results telling me that baby mine. I'm referring to the new album, you did by my mind. See a new birth on the earth, it's inevitable. Highly spiritual when I flow in the physical. They say I'm difficult, okay. Did I mention you? I protect my peace, make nobody tension you.
Sovereign. Eno abana senanonda. Iba. Iria. Uptown. Energy. Asema obeka. Adiba onye. Sema mikaya. Wasimi huyo. Maninko. Obekwa kopim. Odifere ni sunko. Show ye wa brabomo. Nasa mamike. So baby mo. Today for the thief man. Tomorrow for master. Yaje. 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 Papa. Yaje. Papa. Yaje. Ati sao baby. Ati sao mikromu. Sao kromo aje papa ta ye be through heaven no kokon sabe ye bed no I hate it 7 no when I won't pen ya uya some na je osa won ni edi dawa some na je
So we were told not to stand in the circle because it messes up the front row. But can everybody turn who's in the front row so we can stand together? Because for us, we chose the circular space, which is really unusual, obviously for fashion, because it represented the circularity of clothes, of each other, of our humanity, of being together, particularly 20 years since September 11th, and also 1 year since everything that happened last year with the pandemic. We launched Fashion Our Future last year as a way of getting people involved in the voting process, and it's such a big day. So the heartbeat matters, the circle matters, and before we say more, I think we never really got to take a moment of silence. I know we wanted to do that. So if everybody's okay with that, we're just gonna take a really short moment of silence, and then we're gonna move on. So we're gonna take it now. Thank you.
So often, when we are in pain, we step outside of the circle. We pull back because we don't want to share that with people. We think it's too dangerous. We think it's too hurtful. But that's actually the moment where we're supposed to step inside the circle so that we can comfort each other and be there for each other and get stronger together so that then we can step back into holding that circle wider. So thank you for being in the circle with us, for broadening that circle. Let it be always inclusive of every generation, every race, every gender, every culture, every body. We have so much shared between us, and we focus way too much on what breaks us apart, when we could be celebrating those differences for what it makes of our humanity, which is just the breath of us, the beauty of us. And the world is opening up again, and everything's about to move really fast again. So thank you for taking some time with us. Slow down. Appreciate these moments. We don't know what your personal stories are, but we all have experienced loss and tragedy and joy and love, and know that we always have something to celebrate while we are here.
I'm only going to say one last little bit. We're standing here because so many artisans made the work. I know we say that story all the time, but they did. They worked through the pandemic. We called people out of maternity leave. They brought their babies to work. A lot of hours and the whole year made these clothes. They might seem simple, but there's organic cotton, there's upcycled fabrics, there's dead stock. There's people who are traveling from Burkina Faso, growing fabrics in the pandemic, weaving them and creating things with heart and passion. So I am so happy that you enjoyed them. I am so happy you came. Rosario is so happy. And on behalf of everybody who is here with you right now, who can't be in this room, we thank everyone for your heart, your soul. Thanks to Sarah for that beautiful poem. Mm-hmm. Thanks to Andy for the music. The first song he played, he recorded 20 years ago, the week of September 11th. He recorded sounds that he heard in New York, the radio stations, people speaking. That's the song he played. It's really powerful, and it actually happened 20 years ago. So thank you to Andy, thank you to you, Mindy, thank you to everybody for being here with us, and have a wonderful day, and happy, Fashion Week, and, rest in your soul.